59 of yarn with me. Yay! Woo! Anyway, if you could be so kind to like, share, subscribe, and join the Discord, the link to that is in the description below. And if you would like to purchase handmade items made by myself, you can do so at craftsbyanita.com. Anywho, we're going to pick up with what we worked on last time, which is these Thanksgiving placemats. I'm doing 2 at a time, and then my daughter's going to make the last one like how she made the one she did do last weekend. So we'll have 2 smaller-ish ones that can go on the ends of the table, and then the ones I have can go on the bigger side. So I have got 3 colors on here so far. I'm working on the 4th. I've got 7 more rows of this to go on this one. I have already attached the red as the final color on the one that's sitting over here. So as soon as I get this one completed, I'll hop over, well, this color completed, I'll hop over to that one with the red and do 9 rows on the red. And then that one will be done except for the border, and then I'll switch over and do the red on this. And I'm hoping that'll be the entire episode. Or if we have some time left over, I also have a project behind me that I took to work that I'm almost done with. I'm just putting the border on it. So if I have time at the end, after these, I will grab that one and finish out our time. So we're going to go ahead and get started with a timer. Trying not to keep it anywhere near me so I don't accidentally touch it. I don't need my timer stopping for whatever reason. And off. Can't wait to get these done. You know, like making like one of something takes effort depending on what it is. But when you're sitting there making multiples of the same thing, like placemats, socks, mittens, gloves, you name it, a set of anything. It's like I did 6 round placemats for Christmas. Those are all done except for weaving in the ends. Notice I finished them the other day, so I haven't woven my ends in yet on those. These need to get done first. Completely finished. And it's like I'm getting to the bottom of the first skein, and there's not a lot left over, so I'm not going to make my daughter like use up the rest of the yarn and then have to attach new yarn. I've got extra skeins over there of all the colors because we bought 2 of each. And if I made them all by myself, I would probably already be on the second skeins. Or, yeah, I would already be on the second skeins. Because I crochet a lot looser than she does. So her placemat turned out smaller than mine. So I need her to make another one so we have 2 of the same. That way it's not just one oddball out. And it's just doing this. It's a little monotonous. It's just half double crochets, change color after 9 rows. For a total of 45 rows. According to my gauge that I got. And yes, I did do a gauge swatch. Alright, can you just go over there? Maybe I won't fight so much. If it's not so close to the end of my desk here. My in frame, sort of. Got my compression gloves on. Kind of needed them today. I wish I had them at work. But that, however, did not happen. Oh, I already did that. Too tight at the bottom. Again. Hang on, the struggle is real. Get through there. There we go. Right. Now I may half double crochet. Wait, did I just do... Hilarious. It was the wrong one. I am so confused. Hang on here. Yeah, I put two half doubles into the one stitch and didn't go into the last stitch of the row. That was my problem. How that happened? No idea. Mark my row off with my paper if I can get a hold of it. Ugh. It's being fussy. It was because I'm getting towards the end. That's why I'm having issues. Almost done with this. I can't wait to not be doing this anymore. Gotta have a session with my oldest daughter on Sunday where we're just gonna whip out baby hats and booties and whatever else we can get our hands on. But we have to go to Michael's first. I only have Diva Big Twist Diva Pink over there. I don't really have any other girly type colors. Oh, I got purple. I got purple. I think I might have some purple up on my shelf over here. I'd have to look. And then what I'm seeing is like there's a dark purple, but I don't know if I have enough of any of the other lighter purple color to make like a hat or something out of. Which I think go to Michael's. We're going to have to go to Walmart afterwards because I need to get some bins, and that baby shower is next Saturday, so I need to pick up some stuff because I'm not going to have any time. I'm not going to have time to do it during my work week, nor will I have time on Saturday because it's Saturday, which I also work on Saturday. Fun. It seems to be doing better now that the skein yarn's over way far away. I don't feel like I'm going to pull what's left of it off onto the floor. So, yeah, I'm definitely making hats. Takes no time. Baby booties, on the other hand. I made one set a while ago. No, I was right. But I need to make more little hats sets. So I don't know. I don't know. I need to go through my stash and see what's over there. I mean, I've got red and well, the white's back there, but I don't want to make baby hats out of and booties out of white because white tends to get dirty a lot quicker. At least that's what it feels like. So I need to find. Yeah, I will go through my acrylic stash here in a little bit. I also need to think of some other stuff to make. I have stuff saved on Pinterest, but I need to actually look at the patterns. Chair keeps moving. Get through the stitch. There we go. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get started on the border on my break at work, but I did. I thought I was going to have to wait until I got home to do that, which that needs to get done. I'm currently 6 days behind on my temperature blanket, almost a week, because I got too much stuff going on that I need to get done before Thanksgiving and before the baby shower. And I'm hoping I can get back to normal operations starting next week. Because we also have to go, we need to go to Walmart and get gift bags. Because it's like, I don't want to sit there with wrapping paper. We need to get gift bags for everything. Which reminds me, I'm going to have to text my daughter and tell her, it's like, hey, that's next Saturday. We got to get some stuff. don't know if she would want to come over Saturday after I get off work and try to get the bulk of that done. So all we'd have to do Sunday is just crochet our butts off. Because if we do it on Sunday, it's gonna suck up a lot of time, which isn't gonna let us have enough time for creating things. I wish she didn't want the baby shower this early, but I'm not the one having the baby. It's what she wants. Because I know that knit blanket isn't going to be done anytime soon. I've got to get this stuff done and get back on it. This is sucking up all of my time right now, just getting these placemats finished. We already got all the coasters done. I haven't done the coasters for the Christmas stuff yet because I lack the proper green yarn for it. I've got lots of red, lots of white. I don't have any green. And I've got like 1 2-ounce skein and a little bit left over from the placemats. So I think I'm going to make the centers that color. And then we'll pick whichever color that will go around it. The outside. My phone keeps going off. I don't know why. I'm going to have to look. I don't know if it's anything important. If it's just email, I don't really need to deal with it. Okay, it's row 6. Nope. Nothing important at all. Yeah, getting my yarn tangled up on my fingers. I should have grabbed water before I started. I'll do this row and then I'll pause and get my water. Because one must stay hydrated. I'm so chatty right now because I'm thirsty. Let's not split the yarn. Write it down. All right, I'm going to pause and go get my water. Water required. So let's resume our timer here. 2 more rows left of this color, which I'm going to keep it attached until I finish with the red. Okay, dropping everything. Make sure the timer's out of the way. So when I say hi to all 78 of my subscribers, hi, how you doing? I appreciate you very, very much. You know, wearing gloves makes you, I don't know, I just feel like anytime I put gloves on, I act differently. My hands act differently. For some reason, I don't know why. It's not like they're a full set of gloves. They're fingerless gloves. But you carry your hands differently wearing them. It's weird. I know I'm weird. Get through. What row am I on? Oh, I'm on 8. I'm trying to get into this last stitch. One more row of this color, and then we'll switch over to the other one. Make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. One more row. And then it's over to the other one and red. And then when that's done, I'll fasten that red off and then attach it to this. Maybe. If I quit splitting my yarn here or picking up yarn where it's not supposed to be picked up at from the previous stitch. I don't know how that happened. Oh, come on. So, I think I've talked about this before. This is going to be the first actual Thanksgiving that I have actually done in 4 years. Because that last place was just too small. That first, that November after I moved in, I did it there. And the only way I could carve the turkey was to stick the pan into the sink. It was one big sink. It wasn't 2 little sinks. It was one large sink. So I was just like, okay, well, this is fun. So I got it done, and I was like over it. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. Not until I move someplace bigger. I mean, this kitchen's kind of small, but there's a lot more cabinet space. Plus I have like at my disposal I got a card table here. I might end up buying another table like this one. And then there's like that table, but we're not gonna eat at that table. That thing is just way too wobbly. I need an actual dining table that doesn't make me feel like if I lean on it that the top is gonna go fall off and crush my feet. Yeah, not fun. Alright, almost at the end of this 9th row. One more stitch to go. Okay, pull up a loop. Put that one down. Grab this one. with red. Find out where I'm at. Okay. Let's mark that one off so we don't get confused. Not that we would, but I like to complete my tally marks, even though I probably don't need to. And we're off on this red one. So 11 minutes in our first half. Yeah, hopefully when I do another Yarn With Me episode, it shouldn't be the placemats. It should be some other project that needs to get done. I mean, I got a couple. That's just like, if I actually sit and actually do it, it might actually finish it. But I just need to pick one and go for it. Except for the knit blanket. That knit blanket takes a lot of concentration with all the cables and stuff. And that wouldn't be fun to watch, because I would be staring at the pattern and not doing much of anything else. Let's see if I'm going to do that on Friday. Well, after I finish our Frogget Friday with that blanket and we have our caking session, I need to find something else to be on a Friday. I'm thinking that blanket's going to take maybe 2 more sessions. I don't really know. Depends on how fast I can frog those last 2 points and then get the other 2 sections, because it's just one pumpkin spice and one that dark red color I cannot remember the colorway of on it. I do not have the labels anymore. I know it's Big Twist, but I just can't remember the colorway. Row 1 is on. Woo! 8 more to go. And then this placemat will be finished. Except for the border, which I will do at a later date. I will do after I get both of these completed, but I won't do that during a session. It requires counting and making sure I put the stitches where they're supposed to go. If I can get the stitches to go. Uh-oh. Yep, tried going through more than just the top 2 loops. Tried to go through the 3rd loop too. I'm like, that's not how that works. Hoping to get at least half of these rows done before the timer goes off for our first 30 minutes. Hoping. We shall see. Maybe 5 rows. I'm on row 2 right now. Ah, come on. There we go. didn't. Okay, I did grab my scissors out of that bag. I wasn't sure if I did or not. And then I was like looking for my scissors the other day. They're up here. They're just over there. I didn't see them. It's like they're not under anything. It's just off to the side. And I'm like, why didn't I look over there? Because I guess I'm used to things being buried under other stuff. Do need to get this table. Desk. Same difference, cleared off. There's a bunch of stuff up here that doesn't need to be up here. Maybe I'll do that Sunday because I need to get all of this nonsense taken care of. Move things into my room. Get bins so I can, because I know I need a second bin for Halloween. I've got most of the big stuff is in one, and it's just there's some other things that need to go in there that won't fit, and I need to put them in a second bin. That way I can actually I'll have space next year for getting more Halloween decorations, because I didn't do that this year. It snuck up on me. Just need to get containers. All my Christmas stuff other than the tree are all in buckets. I think there's 3 of them. So I need to get a bin for that. I think I'm going to buy four bins this weekend. That way I can get that stuff put up and get rid of these buckets. Because the buckets are taking up space. And I still have those 4 I haven't done yet, and I can't do those until I can get a stand for my piano. Which I've got to think about doing that at some point. Let's get the yarn end out of my way. I have a list of things I need. I made like a spreadsheet, and each room has a list of stuff. So I'm like, okay, it's somewhere on my hard drive. I think it's on my desktop. I don't remember, but hopefully I can start knocking some of that out after Christmas. That way all the festivities are over with and I can concentrate on getting other stuff done. Ow. Could use some bookshelves. If I could find one that can fit over there in the corner, that would be great. That way I could put all my crafting books on it, so I get them off the floor, out of my room, put up somewhere. I do believe I will get my 5th row done and probably part of a 6th row. We've got about 2 minutes left in our first 30. That was not a half double, that was a single. We need to half double crochet, thank you. Singles don't come around on this thing until the border. One round of single, one round of half double, and then one last round of single, and done. Mark that down, yes. Oops. Let's try not to start another stitch until we actually finish the previous one. Darn it. Stop it. Yeah, that baby's going to be born in the springtime. So, must make spring type stuff. I'm thinking of a little baby bucket hat. Probably more like the 3 to 6 months. Which I'll probably do. Maybe. I have to find a... Well, I don't really need a pattern for it, but I do need to get the sizing list. Okay, I got 2 stitches left, so we'll finish those. And we did manage to get five rows of this one done. So I'm going to take a break, and I'll see you in about 1 second. And back. Took about 15 minutes, but you didn't have to sit for 15 minutes. You only have to sat for 1 second. That it took to cut and cross dissolve between the 2 sections. So we are going to get ready to start row 6 now with our timer going. And my microphone far away. Sorry about that. In fact, I need to move it closer because I think the last time I was doing audio, I had to jack it up a little bit. Oopsies. Even though I put a gain on the audio track in OBS Studio, I set it to 10 dB, but it's still not doing it into DaVinci Resolve. I don't know why. I don't know what the problem is. Throw the yarn over there for right now, so it's not like wanting to slide. That one's also wanting to slide off the desk, and that's not as small as the other one. I strongly detest how dark it gets so early. It's dark before 5 o'clock, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. And it was like almost 60 today for November. I mean, yeah, it gets cold overnight, but I mean, we're going to have, like, Monday's not going to be very, very hot on Monday or Sunday. Sunday. It's supposed to be only in the 40s on Sunday, but still, it's like going to be 60 something tomorrow too, which is extremely weird for Colorado at this time of year. Not complaining though. I don't enjoy... I mean, I don't mind snow as long as I don't have to go anywhere. I could just look at it and like it's all pretty and sparkly and stuff, but I don't like getting out in it. I don't like driving in it. I mean, I trust myself to drive, but it's all these other people that think they can just run it like the Indy 500 down the road and make it unsafe for everybody else. It's like, I'll just put along. Y'all can just wrap yourself around a pole down at the end of the hill. That you so seem to think you need to be speeding that fast on a snowy road. So, I'm not about to do that. It's like we don't even have, there's not even any snow in the forecast at all over the next 2 weeks at least. It's weird. I know when the last year we didn't get a lot of snow until in January. It didn't do much before then. So hopefully we won't get a crap ton. Ow. My thumb wants to hurt, and I don't want it to hurt. I just want to get this project done. The immediate ones completed. And I don't know if I'll have like time left over to grab another project. We'll find out once we get the red on both of these and get them done. We shall see. Bah. Okay. That was row 8. No, that was row 7. Shoot, let me double check and count. 2. Yeah, that was row 7. I got 2 more to go. And then this one will be done and ready for a border when I get to it, which probably will not be tonight. I have other things I need to do, like finish that table runner, the Christmas table runner. And then I could just casually make out of this yarn that's over here, just casually make other coasters and mug rugs and whatnot just to use it up. I'm probably gonna make some washcloths too, because I don't really have, I've got 2 that I made, and then there's like a couple more, 2 that I bought, and then it's either 2 or 3. But I like having a variety. The other 2 that I made, well, you saw them. There were one of the first tutorials I put on this channel. I used both of them, the knit and the crochet washcloth. Currently have the knit one on a towel rack in my bathroom. But I kind of want ones that are a little bigger. Those ones are just they're kind of on the small side. I want one that's a little bit larger. The knit ones that I made previously, those are extremely small. So I need to make some new ones. I have a red one and a black one in my linen closet. The black one was for my oldest daughter, and the red one I think was for my son. But they're small. Okay, last row for the red on this one. And then we'll cut and attach this red onto the other one. And to make sure my scrap cotton bag is sitting over here on the floor. That way I can yeet that one over to it and get it off my desk. Yeah. I am speed, or at least trying to be. The cone is silent. Okay. Last couple of stitches. Okay. Done. Snip. I'm gonna fasten this one off. And this one is complete except for the border. So now I'm going to bring back the other one. If I don't grab the other project that's sitting over on the desk and smack my microphone while I'm at it. Let's see, where are we? Okay, where's my hook? Ah! Let's not drop that on the floor. All right, frog back this last stitch so I can actually do this properly. Okay, I'm gonna do this in my lap. I can't get it on the desk right now. Scissors. Okay. Now this one can go into the scrap bag. And I need to tie the ends off. If I didn't wrap them around everything. I should be able to get 9 rows done in the time we've got left. Okay, we are attached and ready to go. So if you're making anything for your home for the holidays, let me know what it is in the comment section below. I would like to hear about it. The comment section is lonely. It needs some love. And I do respond myself. I do not ignore people at all. You took the time to make a comment. I'm going to make the time to write a comment back. And even if I had, like, I don't know, several thousand subscribers, I would still make forth the effort to try to respond to everybody. You know, that I can't just leave you hanging. Now, sometimes YouTube won't automatically show you replies to replies. I'd have to go into Studio and tell it to show it to me, which is irritating. Like, I'm a big girl. I can handle the notifications. It's just, I won't know unless I, like, look. I also sometimes have things end up getting held for some stupid reason, which I don't understand why. I had one held about a month ago, and I'm like, I read the comment. I was like, I didn't see any reason for it to be held. So I published it. So I'm just like, well, what are they looking at? To automatically hold a comment where I didn't specify anything. So I didn't make any filters or any of that stuff. So I couldn't tell what they thought was needed to be moderated. I have no idea. Get in that stitch. Mark the row. not sure if I'm going to actually get to that other project behind me. It's like I got 8 rows left on this, and they take about around 2 minutes. So it only end up having like maybe 8-ish minutes left, which I wouldn't get very far with it. Do I have the border yarn over here? I do. It's over there. Okay, so if we're going to use that table for Thanksgiving, I need to figure out how the hell we're going to do this. Dang it. I don't know, because I got my fake couch in the living room. That wobbly dining table is behind it. Trying to think. I don't think there would be enough space for chairs over there with that table being right there. I have no idea how we're going to do this. Other than get rid of that damn table. Which, trust me, I've already thought about doing, just buying another table like this and using that as the dining table, and I just get like 2 more chairs. Because I have 4 chairs over there. Kind of need a set. Darn it, Okay, why am I having itchy flying fiber nose today? I'm not frogging anything. I'm just working this cotton yarn. Shouldn't be getting fuzzies or anything like that. I can't wait till these are done. Oh. That way I don't have to work on them anymore. They'll be finished. And all my holiday placemats will be complete. I just need to make coasters. Which I have plenty of time to make those coasters. It's not 2 weeks from now, like I think Thanksgiving is. I just got to remember to take the turkey out of the freezer and have it fridge thaw. Just need to check how long it would take to fridge thaw. Oh, I didn't mark my row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I didn't mark row 3 either. Must mark rows, otherwise I'll just keep going. And then 20 years later, it's like, wait, I should have stopped at row 9. least all the coasters got done. Those were the first things that got finished. I think my daughter did 3 and I did the other 3. She did 2 at home, and then I made the last 2 last week. Just to get it done. Four more to go. Probably won't have enough time because these take, like I said, roughly 2 minutes. We got 10 minutes left on our timer. So that'll take care of about 8 minutes-ish. So it would only be like 2 minutes left before the timer goes off. So I won't have enough time to like grab that and work on it during this episode at all. But it's gonna get done tonight. I gotta make myself some dinner and then finish it so it's done. Probably weave in all those ends on those placemats too, so it's completely finished. Then I'll do the borders on these probably tomorrow. It's like, I don't want to do something like this ever again, this close to when it's supposed to be. If I thought about it sooner, I probably would have gotten it done sooner. But I didn't. So I'm just gonna, afterwards, make just the placemats and stuff, just for, like, myself. Make a couple. I'll probably make like, I don't know, 12 or 18 out of this. This depends on how much I can get out of this stuff I have left over. Might just make some striped ones versus solid color ones. Because I did make a round solid color placemat. Oh, it's over on the other table. To see if the technique I thought I came up with was just so awesome. You can't tell where the round ends and begins. It only works when the yarn is busy and not a solid color. I'm working another one with a technique that you actually can't see where it starts and ends. So I haven't worked on it for 2 days, so I have forgotten it. So I'd have to re-watch the tutorial on it. For like 2 seconds. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I remember now. Which is what happened on my 10-stitch blanket. I hadn't worked on it in so long, I forgot how to turn the corners. I'm like, oh, shoot, let me go watch the video. It's like, oh, okay, that's it. I don't think I watched it for even a minute. And I was like, all right, I remember now. And I have not forgotten it since. Because I got 2 blankets I'm doing it with. Oh, wish those were done. Those are just going to end up being like little lap blankets. Once I run out of the yarn on both of them, that's it. I'm not going to add more yarn. I'm not going to buy more yarn for it. Not happening. I'm over it. Over it. Got 3 more rows to go. Yeah, we'll probably end up only having like 2 minutes left in the session. So no extra project this time. Back to our regularly scheduled yarn with me programming. Pick a project, do a different one. It's just, this is an immediate need. I need these done. So that's why you see them 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, I shouldn't run out of that first skein of the border at all. Shouldn't. But I bought 2. It's sitting over there on the other table. Just in case. So far I've made, let's see, how many did I make? 2, 3, wait, I made 3? Oh, I don't even know where they are. They're over on the other, they're far, far away in the living room. I didn't make 3, I made 2, 4, yeah. No, see? Wait. Maybe I did 2, 3, 4. I don't know. If I ended up with an extra one, I'm going to scream. I'm going to have to go over there later on and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. 2 more rows. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Stupid foot. Ow. Dear leg, stop being dumb. Sincerely, me. I'm trying to concentrate on this and can't when the top of my foot is twinging for no good reason. Other than to annoy me. It's been a busy work week. I was like thinking, it's like, man, maybe I shouldn't shoot videos tonight. And I was like, you know what? I'm working on this. I might as well do it. Because I probably won't have time next week. Because baby shower. And then I gotta probably shoot a couple more tomorrow, because so I can have stuff for Thanksgiving week. Ow. So I can have some much needed time off. Dang it. Alright. 1 more row, and we've got 2 minutes left. Then we'll cut the yarn, fasten it off, call it an episode. I can get this row done. Yeah, I've done 2 placemats. My daughter did 1. She's gonna do another one, which equals 4, and these 2 over here are the final 2, which is 6. So I do believe I did not miscount. I thought I might have already done 3, but it's like there were already 3 done, but one of them was my daughter made it, not me. So close to the end of the row. And the timer ran out right before I finished my last stitch. So we're going to finish this last stitch. I'm going to double check. 9. Snip. And fasten off. This one is now done except for the border and hiding of our ends. So yay, go me. Anyway, let me know what you worked on during this session, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.